Hey everyone, welcome back to Fish Pond Farm again. I am slowly surviving through finals week. I'm really excited about my pineapple that I have growing right here. That's new and I'm so excited because I don't think I've ever had a pineapple plant in this game, in any playthrough. I have had, I'd found like just a fruit once, but having an actual plant is new, so very, very excited about this. I cannot wait to do pineapple things. I'm not sure yet what those pineapple things will be because I've never had one, but it's very exciting either way. Also, I've decided I like this better. This hat just looks weird and I like looking like I have a bat on my head, so I'm gonna put this in my little closet chest over here. So I have various things I need to do, but firstly, my basement is done, which is obviously extremely exciting. And it's leaving me with the dilemma because wine takes a very long time compared to cheese, but also I have a bunch of kinds of wine now, but also cheese is very satisfying because it does go faster. So I think I am gonna go with cheese again, also just because I have way too much cheese. And I have a lot of wine as well, but in terms of the types of wine that I have enough to make a full batch of 110 casks worth, I don't have very many flavors that would do that. And I would like to do whole batches all at once rather than mixing flavors. So, because of that, I'm doing cheese first, and that will give me time to kind of accumulate more of the other flavors as I go. Don't eat it. Alright, but this is always so exciting. Also, it is it is after 5 in the morning. I was live streaming Stardew Valley on Twitch earlier, so I've been playing a ton of Stardew Valley recently. Also, I know that Monday's video didn't get uploaded on Monday, which, oh, that was almost exactly the same amount. When I left for my final on Monday, I don't know what happened, but I came back and my recording had, or not my recording, my upload had failed, and so I had to restart the upload and everything, and it ended up being late because of that. I will still get the correct number of videos out this week. It's just finals and everything. It has been really, really chaotic, and trying to get all of the academic stuff taken care of, plus everything else. I need to make sure that uploads don't get messed up again, but that's why that happened, and I will be making sure that I get enough to upload all the stuff that needs to be uploaded. So I also am gonna be going home for spring break soon, so that's going to be interesting because I need to do some recording for that too. I also am trying to flip my schedule around so that I can be on a being awake in the morning schedule for next quarter, so that's why I'm awake at Debating if I should do wine with one of these. No. That's why I'm awake at almost 6 a.m. recording Stardew Valley instead of going to bed. Okay, I need to deal with whatever the heck this inventory is. And a way to deal with whatever the heck this inventory is involves one very simple thing that I can do now, because as nice as it is having all my fish ponds and smushing them in as closely packed as possible, I need walkways, and so it's time to go do some rearrangements because I want to. So this one is causing a nuisance to be happening, which I don't agree with. There is a tree that didn't used to be here. Okay, wait. Okay. I did not have a tree there when I looked at this last time. I'm gonna go deal with the tree, then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna get this moved over there. Because I want to move that, and then I want to space out the others a little bit, because I want to get walkways so that when I get more fish ponds, they can be lined up, and then they can all be organized, and it will be good. Also, I did have caffeine, so it's gonna be kind of a similar situation to what I was dealing with a little while ago, a few days ago, where I talk and think way faster than I can verbally keep up with. Sometimes just as I've talked about multiple times, caffeine affects me really, really unpredictably, and today it's the version where it didn't really make me more awake, but it also didn't make me tired. But now it's been about 8 hours since I had it, and everything is like faster than what I'm trying to have it be. So talk faster, think faster, all of it's fast. I want to find a balance of, I want to walk, but I also want to be able to see when the row is done, which isn't really doable there, but okay. And then if I do okay, if I do ooh, why is it red there, though? That's interesting. Okay, but that's kind of giving me more space. A little. I'll see. I don't know why that's red, though. That was interesting. There's nothing visibly there. And the other one was pretty much where that red was before, I think. I have no idea what's going on in that row. Okay. So, now I can walk here. Or around the other way. Also, my mission now, that I have been re-reminded of, because I knew it a long time ago, and then I just didn't go to the island ever. I need to be saving up money so that I can pay a very greedy, I think it's a parrot, I can't remember, to go find me walnuts because there are a lot that I cannot get to, which is kind of an issue. I should sell stuff. That's not correct. This is correct. Okay. I am paying such good attention to everything that's happening right now. Alright. I am not gonna plant the wrong seed, though. I'm paying good attention to that, because that's happened too many times in this greenhouse recently. After I got it all nice the way I want it. Okay, only have one of those left, so I need to make sure that I'm working on making more of those. Alright. Yeah, because I feel like at this point, the thing that I need to do at the island, I don't have access to. And if this were the other playthrough that I do, I would have more reason to go to the island, but when this playthrough is all just about trying to get the fish ponds and fish that I need, I really want to make sure that I'm optimizing time if I spend a whole day to go to the island, because I don't really need to mine there, and I don't really need to do pretty much anything other than fishing in this playthrough. So, I want to get enough money that I can get the walnuts to go to the place that I need to go on the island. And it's expensive, so I will be getting there eventually. It's definitely not a thing that I'm gonna do right now. I feel like it will probably be a little bit until I go back to the island, just because I want to make sure that I am really ready with resources and also just new stuff. This is a different shade of purple. I like it. Yeah, so that's kind of where my thought process is with all of that, because I do want to try and be good about stuff and optimize time, especially since tickets to the island cost more than bus tickets. Which I guess makes sense, you know, that boat fare costs. Well, I mean, most of my experiences on boats that I have to pay for is ferries, which I know are kind of different because you're also paying for the space of your car on it. And every time I've done that, I also have more than just myself in the car. So that's probably a little different. But I feel like bus tickets are cheaper. Then again, I also haven't taken public transportation like that in a really long time because it is not the most sensory friendly place as an autistic person. And also, there are so many of these, oh my gosh. And also, I think when I first started college, I didn't have a driver's license yet. So I did actually take the bus to school sometimes. And in that situation, the school district I went to for community college had a thing where you could get a bus pass for free as long as you were a student with a valid ID. So stuff like that is really convenient for students, and so at that point I did use that, but since I've been able to drive, I don't. And I wish I could, because I know it's better to carpool and not have everyone drive their individual cars, but I just can't deal with the environment of buses for very long, because there's like the whole social aspect of there are just people around. There's also like all of the noises and other sensory issues that buses can cause. So that is kind of why I am not super knowledgeable about exactly how the price of a boat to a somewhat nearby island compares to a bus to a somewhat nearby desert. Also, whenever I do boat things that is not the ferry, my family is usually the ones to pay for fuel for the boat, because it's always a family trip. So I don't know how boat fuel compares to bus fuel either, to see whether that would explain why there's such a drastic price change with a boat being double the price of a bus ticket. Whoa. Okay. Cheese finishing is really exciting. I love that. Yay, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh. I love finishing days like that. My basement is amazing. My pineapple is so cute. I love it. Aww. I love all my plants. I was just watering my plants in real life, actually, right before I recorded this. Because I'm recording this early, like 6 a.m. on Wednesday, and Tuesday is my plant watering day, but since I was just staying awake late, I was watering it technically late Tuesday night, so. Also, I feel like I say it every single time, but Blue Discus Row is such a cool color. I really like it. Okay. Let's get so much wheat planted, because we have many animals who cannot go hungry during the winter. I mean, they can. They're capable of it. But I don't want to allow that, because they deserve snacks and nutrition and everything else they need. Oh, that's done too. And I can walk here now. Alright. Kind of doing things in just completely random order today, but inventory's full. Of course it is. Ooh. I'll sell the coffee beans today, because why not? Okay. I need to make sure that I don't try to accidentally plant... Okay, these are done. I don't want to accidentally try to plant a piece of wheat in here. I am getting sustainable seeds for powder melons, though, which is really, really exciting. Also, one of my rows of starfruit is almost done, which is the ones that were planted when I accidentally planted bok choy, which was not supposed to be planted. But there we go. Okay. Now I pick up this. Come back here. This. This. Alright. I love this game. I know I say it often, but I just streamed this for probably about 3 hours, 2.5 hours. And I am now recording it, and I could keep playing this for so long. I'm not going to, because I have a schedule of how many days I play at once. But I love this game. Okay. I do need to deal with inventory stuff going on. I have so much iridium. Oh, wait. Yeah, here. That. And... Oh, yeah, you can see when there's row there. That's good. Hi. Perfect. I'll come back for that after. Ah, so close. It's always so close. Everything stacks now, though, which is nice. Because before I had new row that didn't stack perfectly and I had to take it out myself. But now, they all stack. Okay. Getting stuck on everything again. Perfect. Alright, next thing, animals. So much nicer being able to actually walk around. Okay. Get these out of the inventory. I have so many wheat seeds. But that's what's good about it. Yay! There we go. Okay. Go with this. Getting stuck on everything. Ooh, also, very unrelated to this, but I'm excited because I am finally going to actually receive a certificate that I earned before I transferred to the university I go to. So I earned it in fall of 2022, but because of the fact that I was using a class substitution for one of the things. I have too much squid ink. I was using a class substitution for one of the requirements because the class that I was supposed to take wasn't offered after the pandemic. And so I had this substitution, but then the school never processed the request for it to be a course substitution, and so I never got it. And I contacted the person last fall and was like, hey, I never got this, can you help? And she was super nice and helpful about it. But today, well, technically yesterday, before midnight, but since I woke up, I got a email from the old, not university, college that I went to, and they were saying, hey, we are gonna be sending out certificates and degrees soon, so make sure that we have your name and your mailing address and everything. So I'm finally gonna get my technical theater certificate. That is actually the confirmation paper thing of it, because I know I've had it for years. I did everything that I needed to, but now I'm actually going to get the thing itself. So, that's really exciting. Which is interesting, because I never used to care about getting the paper copy of, high school diploma or anything when I was struggling academically a lot, because my teachers, a lot of them, hated me, or hated autistic people and refused to help me, or didn't know how to. And I don't think all of them had malicious intent, but some of them definitely did. But yes, I never used to care about a high school diploma, but it's I worked hard for my technical theater certificate. I want it. I actually cared about it. I actually tried to get it, and I did. So I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I know it probably won't arrive for another couple months or weeks. I'm not actually sure, but it sounded like they were preparing to send them out. I'm actually, maybe it's sooner. But anyway, that's very exciting. And I'll have to see whether, if it comes during spring break, that would be ideal, because I'm having it mailed to my parents' address, because the house that I live in now is not a permanent address for me, but my parents' house it's not gonna change. That address is where they've lived for a long time, and if anything really important needs to be sent there, I would rather it be sent there than to a place that I'm moving out of in a few months anyway. So, yeah, that's kind of random tangent, but it was something that happened today that I was really excited about. I also am very close to being done with finals. I'm done with all of my finals where I have to go into the classroom and do like a test or something. I did my poster presentation on Monday, and people seemed to really like it, so that was really exciting for me that people think my topic is important, because I definitely do. And yeah, slowly getting to the end of the quarter, getting through it all. But it was definitely, I'm kind of happy that I got that information about getting that today, because I was also kind of sulking a little earlier today, because for one of my classes I had to write a lot about various sort of wildlife conservation management things, and so I wrote about 3 different endangered species that all made me kind of hate humanity to varying extents, because people cause problems for these creatures and it's not fair to them, and humans need to stop doing so many things that are causing a lot of problems, but also I know that that's not likely to happen in the near future, to the extent that it needs to be. So I was in very much a mood earlier today where I'm like, I hate all humans are awful, and these animals deserve so much more than us, and this is disgusting how people just don't care. But one of them that I wrote about is the vaquita, and there are now, as of this year, an estimated less than 10 individuals in the wild, and so they are pretty much extinct in the wild, and it's just really sad, because one of the biggest things that is killing them is something that could be preventable. And people, if they didn't use the specific type of net, if they used a safer kind, this problem would be way less of a problem than it is. Not to say that all of them would be fine. There's other factors that are affecting marine environments that could still hurt them, but it would at least improve that. And it's like, there's so few left that even if one gets stuck in a net, it's like devastating to the population and their entire chance of survival. And I was just getting really annoyed by all of that earlier, because it's just like, I, to be fair, am not a person who goes fishing, especially not at a commercial scale. Oh yeah, these are done. But it's like, why can't they just use better nets? And I'm sure it's more complicated than that, but it's also like, oh, these are cool. These look like root beer, honestly. But yeah, so it's nice to be able to just relax and do this and not be ready to attack anyone who dares to be dismissive of issues like this, because it's so frustrating when you have to, like, really write and analyze about these issues, because I had to, like, sit there in the exam and go over my outline and be like, you know what? The entire problem in all of these, it all goes back to humans. Humans are awful. So, anyway, it's kind of the random humans need to leave everything alone speech. But that kind of went on into more of a tangent than I initially had planned for it to be, but oh well. Whoa, the water is interesting. Yeah. I'm really excited about this, though, because everything is going really well in this game. And I am completely sustainable for the environment. I am not causing population problems. If anything, I am in captivity breeding, and I could release them if I wanted to. Anyway, I need to keep my finals out of Stardew Valley as much as possible, because I'm trying to do this as a break from that. But I'm very excited to come back to this soon. I am so out of it because I've been putting all of my mental energy into school things, so I'm very, very unfocused about a lot of stuff. I probably said like 12 sentences in this that didn't make any sense, and I did not catch them. But thank you all so much for watching anyway. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!